We're here in Nashville at the IGEL DISRUPT23 event, and I have the pleasure of having Andy Nieto from Lenovo. How are you doing today?
I'm well, thanks. Thanks for having me.
Can you tell me a little bit about your role at Lenovo?
Absolutely. So at Lenovo, I am the Senior Solutions Manager on our cloud-connected software devices. So it's in our devices, our award-winning ThinkPad solutions, our ThinkCenter solutions, our ThinkStation solutions, and it's ensuring that we have the right software to really address all of our end-user concerns.
And I actually had the pleasure of getting one of the laptops last night.
Yes, you did. Our brand new Z13 AMD-powered device. It's a pretty sweet device.
Very nice so far from what I've seen. Maybe you can tell me a little bit about your relationship with IGEL.
We've been dancing with IGEL for quite a while as Lenovo has its own thin client portfolio and has for many years. The relationship with IGEL has been very ad hoc up until about 2 years ago, where we had joint customers, right, basically. But about 2 years ago, we said, we think the market with COVID and everything else is changing. And as that market has changed, we knew we needed a more robust, more strategic partner in the industry. And so we found that IGEL was just the premier partner to partner with. Great solutions. This concept of IGEL Ready is amazing. Really like the ability to say, not only do we know this device will work, but we know it'll be supported throughout the entire life cycle. So that in itself has been really amazing.
And what do you think about the move away from hardware that IGEL has recently made?
I think it was the right decision for IGEL. As a hardware partner, love the idea. I'm very confident and honestly very proud to be a Lenovo employee because I think we have the best hardware in the market. But I think it was very strategic if you think about this concept of going to the cloud, moving to the cloud, everything's going to the cloud. Well, then why is IGEL keeping their feet on the ground with the hardware? So I think it was very strategic. The other element is I think that allows them to become more nimble. I think when you're tied to one or two or three pieces of hardware, when the margins keep shrinking, I think it becomes very difficult to be dynamic and be versatile and to grow. So I think they did the right thing to do it.
And we talked a little bit before the interview, and you mentioned the digital employee wardrobe. Can you tell me a little bit more about that concept?
Absolutely. So we know that the digital employee experience is really changing what's happening in the market. The concept of employees caring about their devices, about the performance of the devices, about their experience in using the technology. So this idea of digital employee experience, or DEX, that we're seeing rise in the market is really forcing people to consider the employee's opinion, their experience, how they do their jobs in their decision making. What I like about it is we're starting to see a true focus on what we call the technology or the digital wardrobe, the employee wardrobe of technology. So instead of just, yeah, you got your Windows, you got your device, you got your keyboard, you got your mouse, you're set. It's more of, you do this job, here are the right tools, these are the resources that make it better, these are the resources that improve the experience when you're doing it. And so that's what I really like about it, is that as employers and as individuals start saying, I want my digital wardrobe to be this, I want this kind of power, the concept of the cloud PC becomes very apparent, right? The concept of, I have everything in the cloud, I'm used to it on my cell phone, I'm used to it going to my online banking stuff. I know I'm used to that online technology. I expect my digital wardrobe to be the same. And that has really been a great change in the industry.
And what would you say are some of the strong points or key takeaways for people that are considering Lenovo as a hardware choice?
Well, I mean, a lot of people obviously consider us the number one PC manufacturer in the world for several years now. We're obviously doing something right, and I believe what we're doing right is, number one, reliability. The quality of our products, I believe, second to none. I personally have a Lenovo laptop that back then it was an IBM laptop, but I was given a laptop in 2002. it still boots. It still turns on, right? I have devices that, I've seen devices that are 10 years old, 12 years old, still in active use because of such quality build. We've really focused on the end user experience, that employee experience, improvements over the last few years. So audio, video, acceleration for Teams and Zoom and WebEx, all of the features that make a better experience. Better speakers. Our partnership with Dolby Atmos is amazing. Some of the things we're doing from an audio, spatial audio, when you're on a Teams call and being able to say, oh, I'm hearing it over here and that's where the picture is, and I'm hearing it over here, and so that spatial orientation, amazing. Microphone quality, so improved. Camera quality improved. It's been a great ride, and I love the experience, I love the hardware. I'm very passionate about working for this company.
And obviously there's been some great keynotes and a lot of people talking at this show. What was one of the highlights of the show for you?
I have actually read the book, the cloud experience book that Mark spoke about, and this concept of the roaring 2020s. And I think it's amazing to look at the trends in history and say, wow, we really are on the cusp of an amazing time in here in the 2020s with the cloud revolution, right? And so I loved what Mark had to say. I loved his presentation in Munich. Like it again here in Nashville. It's been pretty amazing. I really like that. Love hearing from all the partners. I'm really glad that a lot of the partners, not just the hardware partners, but other vendors have been up on the stage. It was great to see like Andy from Zentegra up there. It's just been a really great time to see everybody in person again.
For sure. And well, I want to thank you for taking the time to speak with VMblog today, and enjoy the rest of your show.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.